Hi everyone, welcome to English. Today we're going to study conditional sentences. Let's start. We often use conditional sentences in real life. Here are some examples. If I miss the bus, I'll catch the train. If it didn't rain, I'd go to the museum. If I hadn't been late, I'd call you. Conditional sentences. First of all, there are three types of conditional sentences with three different main patterns. The first conditional expresses a probable condition. The second conditional expresses a hypothetical or improbable condition. And finally, the third conditional expresses an impossible condition. Structure. There are two clauses when we make conditional sentences. The if clause that expresses condition and the result or main clause that expresses the consequence. Second conditional. We use second conditional sentences for present or future events that are improbable or unlikely to happen. The second conditional describes a hypothetical situation. Structure. The if clause is in the past simple. The result clause or main clause is in the conditional simple. So the verb in the if clause is in the past simple form, while in the result clause the verb is would plus the verb in the base form. Examples. If I studied hard, I would pass my test. The if clause, the condition, is if I study hard, which is in the past simple, while the result or the main clause, I would pass my test, is in the conditional simple. Some more examples. Negative second conditional sentence. If I didn't study hard, I wouldn't pass my test. Interrogative second conditional sentence. Would I pass my test if I studied hard? A negative second conditional sentence is also possible, using the connector unless instead of the connector if. For example, unless I studied hard, I wouldn't pass my test. If the if clause comes first in the sentence, we put a comma after it. However, if it is at the end of the sentence, a comma is not needed. If I studied hard, comma, I would pass my test. I would pass my test if I studied hard. Some more examples. Let's see what tenses the verbs in the examples are. For the if clause, if it didn't rain, the verb is in the past simple. The result clause is I'd go with you. The verb is in the conditional simple. See these other examples. If you told her, she would do it. If he wanted, he would join the club. As you can see, the condition takes the past simple, while the result takes the conditional simple. There are other possible second conditional sentences. For the result or main clause, we can also use modal verbs. Then we will use the modal verb and the verb in the base form. Here there are some more examples. For the if clause, if you did your homework, you might watch TV. We use might in the condition to give permission in the future. Might is quite formal. If she played well, she could win. We can also use could in the second conditional to suggest possibility in the future. Finally, if she felt ill, he should rest. We should use the second conditional to give advice in the future.